Hello everyone, my name is Lance090 and welcome back to Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. Man, I'm just looking at our roster here and no one has any stress. We've just been kicking the ass out of this game. I don't want to... I'm leery about bragging, because the game will surely punish us if I do, but... Holy shit, we've been kicking the shit out of it, man. Brutally. Just brutally. Of course I have this cheat sheet that I'm using. Helps tremendously, I'm sure. That's weird. Don't consume any food on this character. Minus 100% HP damage inflicted when starving. You don't take any damage. Huh. So if you put this on a character, they won't eat any food, and they will not take any damage if the starvation happens. This would be, and it gives you +5 dodge. This would be amazing if you had a party, if you had 4 of these for the entire party. But, otherwise not too important. So, I kind of looked at our missions before we started here, because I'm tired of taking 15 minutes to set up for us. I think we're going to go to the cove this time to get this Eldritch Slayer's Ring. Nothing else looks particularly good this time. There's some interesting ones, like this Plague Doctor one's actually really good. +10 accuracy to melee skills. Well, this is a veteran dungeon, so we're probably not going to do it anyway. And +20% damage to melee skills. Of course, they're not really a melee character, but that's just interesting that that's available. This is good too, but we don't have an abomination. And this is also a great one for the Highwayman if you wanted to make him a melee Highwayman. And then for some reason on this Sonorous Prophet boss fight, we have this thing again. We're going to go to the cove this time, finally mix things up. I know it's been forever. But let's see who's good at going to the cove. Reynold is, but I don't really want to keep taking him out. Yeah. He's really good there, but once he levels up, he's not going to be able to do level 1 dungeons anymore, I think. And also, we don't want our characters to reach level 6 too quick, otherwise we're going to have some problems on our hands. Exactly the kind of problems I was talking about at the very start of this series when I was trying to decide if I wanted to do Radiant mode or not, which is our characters are going to outlevel our gear. And that's going to cause some issues for some random events that are probably going to happen. And those are triggered by the level of your character, so we probably don't want to take him. Probably the same thing for you. Leave those two out for sure. You don't get any bonuses there. We're definitely going to take Lost Sketch. Because Eldritch Hater, extra Eldritch damage. None of the rest of his stuff will matter too much. He's not good in the Warrens, so he's going 100%. 100%. She's not particularly good out there either. Don't need 2 healers. Dismas, you're decently okay in the cove, huh? They're not good to. They're not susceptible to bleed, but we have that thing that gives him more range damage now. So probably want to slide him into the roster. Doesn't matter exactly where yet. You're scared of Eldritch. We need to cure that. Don't need a Vestal. Don't need bleed. Maybe a good time to bring out our leper and this guy. Alright. This is a short dungeon, so I could also take my antiquarian. I think this guy is too good, and we don't really want to replace anyone else with an antiquarian, I don't think. Because we only really want to replace our healer with the antiquarian. And this isn't a team that can really heal themselves very well. He has a self-heal, and I don't think anyone else does. He has a protection ability, which is helpful. But enough of that. Let's go to our guild. Sort by activity. Chop. are we thinking about the Purge versus Hue? Remember we had the discussion. It's one that I've been thinking about myself plenty. Which is Hue is pretty good at clearing corpses itself, just because it hits both things and he does a lot of damage on his own. Purge has higher accuracy, I guess, is the main thing. It just seems redundant to have Hue and Purge and Chop, so give him Purge. Stand, we'll give him Snowy. Oops, get back into that habit again. Oh, that's fine. Pistol shot, yes. Grape shot, yes. Ranking shot, yes. If he gets moved forward, do we want him to have point-blank shot available to him? I thought Wicked Slice moved him forward, but that must be the dirt stab from, what's-his-face? The Joker. Joker, Jester. What's the difference between Wicked Slice and... less base damage, but it has the bleed chance, but we don't really want the bleed in the cove. But is that worth... I'm not sure it matters enough to not give him open vein when he's already had it, as opposed to paying extra money. The other option is point blank shot, just so he can, if he gets pulled forward, he can move himself back. It does a shite ton of damage. It's ranged. You can only use it in the first slot, though, so it kind of limits his options a little bit. That said, with the thing we're going to give him... Yeah, let's give him point-blank shot, because with the trinket we're going to give him, melee attacks are going to be pretty useless. Shit. And hopefully he'll get pulled and it'll make it feel like I made a right decision there. Going all the way in the back this time, so... It's just a matter of which one of these... If we want to have a hex or if we want to have the pull. There's only one other guy who benefits from marking, so probably just going to go with the pull. Also, his abyssal artillery is going to be his... That's going to be his thing this time, because he's going to be dealing a shit ton of damage to these enemies. You might even want to give him a sacrificial stab and put Dismas in the back. What can Dismas do in the back? He's primarily good in the middle two slots. He'd mostly just be doing pistol shot. Yeah, I don't think we want to have him that far back. Armory. The Executioner's Sword. Reforged Chestplate. Private's Mace. Shoddy Splint. Lock and Blessed Rusty Blade to Versatile Pistol and Blade. Worn Overcoat to Durable Overcoat. Skull, Tattered Robes to Scholars Robes. I probably should have seen if they could lower the cost first. Probably. If I had traded some things around. We could also potentially do something to the sanitarium. Not really concerned about the medical devices. Main thing is the treatment library and patient chills. Actually, that might be only... No, it's patient chills and the other. We'll just leave it for now as far as our deeds and such go. Bar can get our trinkets. Starting to get a collection here. Yes, give him this damage buff, please. Oh yeah, he's gonna kick so much ass now. We don't have his, that's something else, right? That we didn't do. There's something that was gonna increase his accuracy. So instead, we'll just give him the extra HP, make him a little bit slower again, but he's already pretty slow, so it doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Then on you, my good sir, you have this shitty dodge penalty, which really sucks. Lower your speed and give you more dodge back. Don't have your stun skill equipped. Probably nothing on you. The cultist has plenty of stuff he can have. Dismas definitely taking this extra damage to your range skills. Oh shit, he has 2. Oh man, he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. It's gonna be kind of insane. I give you the dodge stone. Doesn't fix it entirely, but I don't know if I really want him slower though. He's already really slow. Yeah, let's not give him that because I want to make it a little bit more likely that he's going to go before the leopard here. That way he can buff his accuracy before he goes. I think that's going to be kind of important. So, that, I think everyone's skills are alright. Oh yeah, we have to decide if we want the debuff or the pull. What's it say on my little cheat sheet here? Anti-eldritch, anti-human, anti-beast are all good. Oh wait, no, that's something else. Cove is down at the bottom here. Anti-blight, blight, protection, and stun resist is good. Anti-eldritch is good. Bleed is bad. We already have a clear all corpses with the purge, I think. I'll give you the weakening curse instead this time. That point blank shot, you're not going to be able to use it unless you get pulled, but it's fine. You're good, you're good. Alright. Provision. They should kick this dungeon's ass. Now, the Cove is awesome for purging negative quirks. There's tons of things in it that you can use these medicinal herbs on and cure negative quirks. It's pretty awesome, actually. What else does it recommend? Herb shovels. Shovels are also pretty good here. Bring 3. Short dungeon, I'll just bring 2. Kinda recommends bandages. No, I'm not gonna take any. The water has 1 use. I don't think I really want to bring it though. Bring a key. Should do this. Tentacle lurkers lie in wait just below the water's surface. Tread carefully. I only saved us 2 minutes of prep time that time.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
100% room battle, so I have to do both of these, huh? Oh, there's some strange hallways. This should be a tailored quest because it's our first one in this dungeon, I believe. I wasn't really sure which way would be a better way to go.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Oh shit, I just remembered something I forgot to do. I forgot to treat someone for a negative quirk.
Laden with loot are often
I shouldn't forget to do that because that's gonna hurt. Blackest of fates. I now find myself in the warrens among the remains of my companions. My wounds are too heavy to allow the completion of my task. Thus the desecration must resume another time. Curious, there's a ring in my pocket. Where it came from, I cannot begin to guess, though it bears the sigil of the estate's ancestral owner. Very curious. It's the one ring to rule them all. Alright, pretty scary fight here. Lots of stress. Oh my god, that's gonna actually get the... Oh, no push. I thought crits were guaranteed to have their status of... Oh my god.
The tide turns.
Be my turn, please. Thank you. This one should be able to like freaking one-shot things, man. Not quite, but I think he's worse. Jesus. Oh, dude, they won't fucking leave you alone. Increase leper's accuracy, please. Alright, abyssal artillery and one-shot these bastards. Of course, he's not actually eldritch, so that's not as useful as it normally would be in this dungeon. Wow, look at our leper's damage. It's freaking insane. Not sure which one of these guys is scarier. He can do a lot of damage too. You have a higher chance to hit this guy, so yeah. That's why we give the leopard the accuracy bonus as well, because he can just freaking one-shot things. Gotta be honest, a little bit disappointed in Dismas's damage there. Nice heal. With all the buffs we gave him, I was pretty sure he was gonna one-shot everything. Sure off.
Destroy them all. Eradicated.
So one-shot kills going on.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alrighty.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Whoa, that's a huge dodge debuff. Dude. Student, take it. What's making you do this? Curious? We should probably cure that, because I think that'll make him interact with like anything. I don't think he'll steal what he finds, but it's gonna make him interact with everything. We don't want him to do that. Early hunger pop scares me. I think we're getting a little bit of bad luck on this dungeon. Oh my god, if he's gonna do it with everything, we gotta get that fixed. Because he's really gonna fuck us over if we find things that we need to interact with certain items. This one has more damage potential, but it's less bad as far as other things go. Man, this is not... You have 30% extra damage, and it doesn't look like you're really doing that much better. This should annihilate these guys pretty hardcore, though. Should get this accuracy bonus. For the one-shot kill. Yep. Gonna take some damage though. So this guy guards enemies, or his allies, which makes him... I mean, when I shoot this guy, it's gonna do damage to him instead. That's fine. Yeah, high protection. I guess it's pile on damage. I was thinking of having him guard someone. Abyssal. You don't have the mark that reduces protection, which is unfortunate. The crit was nice. It was on a body, on a corpse, so it's not quite as useful, but smack the hell out of him, yeah.
Give them no quarter.
I only can really camp things out for stress, not a stress heal even. I can only camp it out for regular heal.
Decimated.
Well, that's a stress heal though.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Excuse me. The Blackest of Fates, 505. I'll return with Cubert's banner and Bolin's crossbow to honor them with the proper burial. Well, leave what is left of the thrice damned Nazir and his trinkets to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him a memorial he rightly deserves. I want to peek at what this curio is, because curios down in this area can be good. And it's just a sack. I'll grab it, but another journal page. What's up, pages from a torn journal, 6 of 6. Cannot recall why we ventured onto land. Why do we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves? I will now return home back to her embrace. Undecipherable scratchings, still the remainder of the page. Walked back into the water. I'm worried about this guy's curious quirk fucking us over. And that debuff only now fell off. That's crazy. Here's what we need. We need to interact with this with our medicinal herbs. Who has the worst ability thing? Well, you, clearly. Please let me interact with this buddy. Please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Get rid of his curious. Fear of Eldritch is pretty good too, so. Good enough. So that's why we come down here with medicinal herbs, is we can cure negative quirks for free, basically. Compared to how much it costs to do it elsewhere. Please, 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 please. Let me get rid of your... Yes. Nice. Alright. That's why we come down here. The cove is so good for that. Who's... I'm thinking... business. I was a little bit worried that no one can disable traps. Alright. Let's get to this last couple battles. 3 torches.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
There's no torch. So pretty good shape now.
To follow it.
I have to get out of here with less stress. Just the push. And the accuracy.
As the
Thistle.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Fuck their day up. There we go. Leper with an accuracy bonus is so good. With his damage, so he's not as much as a threat. There we go.
Success so clearly in view.
See, that's a torch coming up, isn't it? We don't need this skeleton key.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Herb. I'll need to backtrack. Final fight. Mostly damage. It's not a problem at the end of the game here. End of the dungeon. I wish he was able to one-shot, but can't quite do that much damage. Oh, that sucks. Sucks enough I might actually do an attack here with him instead of giving him the buff. I'd rather get out of here with less stress. See, we don't have the best chance to hit, but it worked out for us in the long run. Nice dodges. Nice. Getting out of here with low stress as well. And we demolished them.
Seize this momentum.
Nothing to look for.
Push on to the task's end.
Just go home.
At
Alright.
last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
So this will help us on future missions here. Plus 25% extra damage against Eldritch. All those fish enemies are Eldritch, by the way. Alright, good. What do we got? Eh, you don't like the coves anymore. Sucks. Oh my god. I just cured that, you piece of shit. You goddamn bastard. That's stupid. God damn. Okay, that sucks. This replaced wheel tactician. Doesn't matter too much, they're both decent.
The shadows hide the guilty and the guilt-ridden alike.
In the ensuing melee, two of the men escape the scene and are said to be at large. They are most assuredly armed, dangerous, and desperate. Idle highwaymans gain 1 resolve level. Sorry. Losing my voice. Probably have to stop recording for the day. I am still sick. It's bothering me. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.